So the court has noted that the first accused person is a first offender. I've also considered the mitigation, that he's remorseful, and that it's alleged that he acted in anger, because that was not proved, and in grief. The accused prayed for mercy from the court, and he has urged the court to impose an non-punitive sentence. And he has also urged the court to be guided by the Moruatetu case. Though the accused asked the court to consider the reason, and I call it the reason in quotes because it was brought up at the mitigation. If he thought that it was a good defense, he ought to have proceeded with the case and proved that allegation. So if the accused asked the court to consider the reason in quotes where he committed the offense, and he admitted that he took the law into his own hands, and as a result of that, an innocent life was lost through his heinous crime. There was no justification whatsoever for committing the offense, and even assuming that the deceased was sodomized as he alleged, he ought to have used the legal avenues open to him so that justice could be served, but he decided to take the law into his own hands. I also noted the conduct of the accused person immediately after he committed the offense. It betrayed his innocence by all means. He unjustly enriched himself with the money that he withdrew from the deceased M-Pesa and the bank accounts, which was done within 3 days. And within the 3 days, he had withdrawn a whopping 400,000. He also took into possession of the deceased motor vehicle and converted it into his own use and continued to drive it as his own without a care. I've perused the victim impact report in this case, and I note that he was the family is still very bitter and frustrated, as the deceased was the sole breadwinner and the only healthy member of the family. And I find that the circumstances under which this offense was committed calls for a severe and deterrent sentence. I sentence the first accused person to serve 30 years in prison, and in sentencing the 30 years, I've already taken into account the time that he has spent in custody before he was released on board, and when we cancelled his board after he absconded. Those are the orders of the court. Ms. Mati, how many witnesses do you have in this matter? Sorry? So Ms. Mati.
Yes. And that's it.
The postmortem is number 1.